Hey everyone, welcome. It's Kaosy Umeh here, aka Attorney Know It All. So, you guys, I just want to make a quick video for you, and today is going to be about child support and modification. And this idea came to me because of this article that we see right here on the screen. Jimmy Butler, the NBA trade deadline has just recently passed, and as some of you may know, Jimmy Butler got traded to the Warriors, and who else? Oh, Djokovic got traded to the Lakers, and Anthony Davis went to the Mavericks. Yeah, Mavericks. Okay, yeah. Okay. So anyway, when the whole Jimmy Butler story popped up, this also popped up. The Jimmy Butler is embroidered in a heated financial battle with the mother of his three children. So this got me curious. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. So I scroll down, and I see in here that Jimmy Butler has three children, and he's currently paying $55,000. $55,000 per month to the mother of his three children. So they came to this agreement in 2023, where he agreed to pay her $55,000, and he also agreed to pay for a temporary nanny. But now the mother of his three children is asking for an additional $10,000 per month because she wants a regular nanny. I'm guessing regular nanny. So Jimmy Butler is absolutely not okay with this. His attorney points out here that it must be pointed out that the father and mother were never married. The attorney goes on to say that mother is not entitled to live as if she is married to a National Basketball Association player, an NBA player. Mother is unemployed and refuses to seek employment. So what Jimmy Butler and his attorney are basically saying is, you're not my wife. You've never been my wife. You're merely the mother of my children, and I don't have to support your lifestyle. I only have to take care of my children and continue to pay the $55,000 I agreed to. So the question is mother wrong? Is she even entitled to a modification? A, I don't know if mother is wrong or not. But B, if we're asking whether or not mother is entitled to modification, then we need to look at other factors. And the main factors we need to look at is A, what was Jimmy Butler's, how much was Jimmy Butler making in December 2023 when he came to this agreement with her? And B, how much is Jimmy Butler going to be making now or is making now? So for that, I looked up Jimmy Butler's, went to this website and I looked up Jimmy Butler's contract histories. So his new contract with the Warriors is for $112 million for 2 years. And that breaks down to roughly $54 million in his first year, 2025, 2026. And then in his second year, 2026, 2027, $58 million that year. So I have to compare that to what he was making in 2023, December of 2023, when he entered into his agreements with his now at the mother of his three children. So as we can see here, in 2023, Jimmy Butler was making $45 million that year. So we have to compare that $45 million to the $54 million he's going to be making in his new contract. That's an almost $9 million difference in income. So to me, that is a significant change in income. And that means she is entitled to go back to court to ask for a modification because there has been a significant change in the income of the party paying child support. So that's number one. She's entitled to it. Whether she's wrong or right, I'll leave that to you to decide. But she is legally entitled to it because his salary has gotten a huge bump. Okay, so then the next question I want to address is the second comment the lawyer made about if she's not entitled to live as if she is married to a national or an NBA player. Jimmy Butler is absolutely correct. He's never been married to this woman. She's not his wife. He doesn't have to pay her alimony to keep up her lifestyle. He only has to take care of his children. But here goes the thing. If we were in Maryland, the question of whether or not she has to work, because it also says here mother is unemployed and refuses to seek employment. So the question of whether or not she has to work, for that, in Maryland, I would look to how old these children are. And as we can see here, his eldest child was born in 2019. His second child was born in 2022. But here goes the issue. His last child was born in 2023. So in Maryland, the law is If you're the primary caregiver or primary custodian of a child who's under the age of 2, you don't have to work. The other party has to take care of you and the child. And in this case, we're in 2025. I don't know when this child, I think it's Keon, I don't know when Keon was born. But since we're in 2025, we're in early 2025, and if this child was born in sometime in late 2025, then I say mother qualifies as a person who doesn't have to work, as a person who can spend the first 2 years of her child's life taking care of the child. So the whole comment of, oh, she's unemployed and she refuses to work, in Maryland, the courts would tell you, well, you have a child who's 1 year and 3 months old. This child doesn't have to work. I mean, the mother doesn't have to work. You do have to take care of mother. You do have to take care of child. So keep that in mind. That's something that's often overlooked. Not a lot of people talk about it, and it really is often overlooked. And it always gets me. Sometimes I forget it, and I remember it right before, like right after the consult or right before the case. I'm like, oh crap, that is law. This child is so young. You have to take care of either take care of the mother if she has custody, or take care of the father if he has custody. So that's just a little caveat to keep in mind. So in this case, if they were in Maryland, I believe Jimmy Butler and the mother of his children live in Florida. But if they were in Maryland, not only would she be entitled to go back to court to ask for a modification, she would also not be required to work while she's doing this. And chances are, not only will she get this modification, she might even end up having him pay her attorney's fees for this modification if he fights it really hard. I just thought that was interesting, something to bring that out there. There's a little caveats in the child support law, something to keep in mind as you are out there and making your decisions about children. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if there's anything else. So I don't believe there was anything else that really caught my attention. It was just that little nugget. So yeah, let me know if you like this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave it down below. And if you have any suggestions on the type of videos you want to see or the type of topics you want to hear about, also let me know. In the meantime, have a great day, and I will be with you later. Ciao.